Universal Impact has a Cyclone concrete breaker for any job you might encounter. The SW1500 for the smaller jobs, the SW8700 for the large jobs with tough, thick concrete, and the versatile SW3300 for all of those jobs in between. If you have a carrier, we have a Cyclone. The Cyclone utilizes a broad, flat braking surface delivered directly to the target at 3,300 foot-pounds of punishing force. Couple this with the ability to deliver this deadly blow at 35 to 40 times a minute, and there is only one way to describe the aftermath: high production destruction. One of the unique features of the Cyclone is the ability to adjust the drop height of the hammer weight in order to speed up production in thinner concrete applications, or where job specifications may call for a less intense impact energy blow. Typical sidewalk or driveway depth is usually 3 or 4 inches thick. In these applications, the Cyclone is capable of breaking up to 5,000 square feet an hour. In thicker applications, the Cyclone is capable of breaking concrete at more than satisfactory production rates. Concrete breaking is one of the toughest environments a contractor must encounter. The Cyclone's simple design and state-of-the-art manufacturing utilizes rugged, high-strength, impact-resistant steels that result in minimal downtime. There are no high-cost hammer points to replace due to high-speed pecking, which causes fatigue, or points broken due to pushing or prying. The hammer weight is manufactured from high-tensile heat-treated alloys to ensure many hours of uninterrupted braking. There are no internal parts, such as accumulators or pistons, that result in very costly rebuilds when they inevitably fail. The Cyclone never has to be recharged. The chain that lifts the weight has 2 adjustment points on the outside of the breaker, which are easily accessible, and there is only one grease fitting that keeps the chain lubricated. The low flow of 10.5 gallons per minute at 3,000 psi does not put any undue strain on the hydraulic system of the skid steer. The Cyclone was designed with the ease and comfort of the operator being of utmost importance. The hydraulically driven chain simply lifts the braking weight and releases it, allowing the weight to free fall by gravity onto its intended target. Careful attention was taken to ensure that the operator has an unobstructed sight line where the hammer weight makes contact with the material being broken. As the braking cycle runs automatically, the operator needs only to maneuver the skid steer so that each impact counts. After the material is broken to its desired size, removal and loadout is made simple because the Cyclone thoroughly breaks the material from top to bottom, as opposed to punching holes in it, where additional braking is necessary during the cleanup phase of the job. The Cyclone is manufactured with a patented skid system developed through intensive testing, not in a manufacturing facility, but on actual job applications in the field. The system is simple. The skids are kept on the braking surface to essentially ground the high-impact blow as the Cyclone is going through its paces. The shock is dissipated through the skids, leaving the carrier virtually shock-free. In addition, a An internal shock absorber has been placed inside the frame as a backup in the event the machine is dry fired or the skids are not entirely secured to the ground. More often than not, exciting new technologies are derived from simple concepts. The Cyclone is merely a byproduct of the many concrete breaking contractors who have been saying, "This is what we need," but nobody listens. Universal Impact has heard your call. The Cyclone is the breaker for the new millennium. So remember, if you have a small skid steer, large skid steer, backhoe, or an excavator from small to large, Universal has a Cyclone to fit your needs and to tackle your job aggressively.